guys, welcome to the Comic Book Nerd Review Marvel edition for the weeks of 9/3 and 9/10. Okay, this is going to be a new episode format. I'm going to try to separate my episodes in two separate comic book companies with little specials here and there, and I'm only going to review 3 books or so out of each of the pools. This is the 3 Marvel books I like the most for the week of the last 2 weeks. Alright, we're going to start with last week's Invincible Iron Man number 5. I am loving this book. Oh my god. If you are not reading Invincible Iron Man, but you're still sticking with that crappy, pure bullshit of a Director of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is no longer Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Iron Man, but if you're reading that instead of this book, Marvel deserves to take your right to being a comic book nerd. This is so much better than the Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. series was ever. I don't know if it was ever. I think the Extremist storyline was really good. But this sets up a lot of stuff, and the end has a really big twist. I don't know how they're going to work with that, but I can't wait. Also, there's a little ad in there. Sorry, I'm a big War Machine fan, and that's what I've been waiting for. Oh, so much awesomeness. The book basically directly continues from issue 4, of course, and deals with the five nightmare storyline. Alright, I'll just say this: Ezekiel Stain is a beast. Iron Man gets pwned, and it's like Iron Man cannot win for the first time in a long time. Iron Man's actually having trouble winning. I know this ain't Hulk either. I don't count War Hulk in having Iron Man with trouble, alright? War Hulk, freaking Wonder Man got beat up, and Wonder Man has gone toe-to-toe with Hulk in the past, and so much bullshit with that whole Wonder Man and getting his ass kicked with She-Hulking one fucking punch, what the fuck? That's a rant for War Hulk. I'm going to rant on that later. But good book, buy it if you get it. If you can't find it, which I'm going to be surprised if you can, the trade should be out soon. Pick it up. Like I said, there's going to be one more issue. Who knows? And now, this week's books. Magneto Testament. X-Men Magneto Testament. This book is a retell. This whole Marvel Knights series is basically going to retell the whole Magneto origin, and it's supposed to be the set 1. You know how Magneto's got 50 billion origins, and it's so confusing, but this one came out during the week of this book. I haven't yet to read it, but it came out the same day as this. Civil War, House of M Civil War. I know it makes no sense in the title, 2 major events, but this is about Magneto's rise to power in the House of M universe. This is about Magneto's real life in the 616 universe. You gotta love it. You can see, you feel great for Magneto. He's like this beat down kid, and you can understand how he became the Lord of Magnetism, the most evil, hated mutant of the world. But it's crazy. It's also not for the faint of heart. Not in that it's a lot of bloodshed or a lot of violence, a lot of gore. It's very historically accurate, alright? If you don't know, Magneto is in some versions of the origin, Magneto is a Jewish immigrant. He was raised during the Holocaust, actually the rise of the Nazi power. So he was a young Jewish boy, and he was there the day that the Nuremberg laws came into effect. If you don't know what the Nuremberg laws is, it's these really bad laws. The only thing comparable to them, and most people will know in America, would be the the Jim Crow laws. This basically said Jewish people are no longer citizens of the Reich. They are not allowed to have any of these property rights, anything. Basically, diminishing the whole Jewish family. And while everybody's celebrating it, and there's this scene, I have to show you this. Oh my gosh. If you just see this, you're jaw-dropping. The art's beautiful. And all the celebration, there's a bit where you see where Magneto starts having trouble being Jewish. They punish him. you can see his magnetism, and he starts using his powers, but he doesn't know he has it yet. And he's seeing his crappy off. You really will love this book if you love X-Men. If you just want to read this story, read this. But it's, of course, like most people are saying, this will probably be buried underneath the new releases and Secret Invasions and all that stuff going on right now. But trust me, this is a really good book. So is the other Marvel Knights book that came out last week, Submariner Depths. I will review that probably for next week or something. Next, of course, Secret Invasion number 6. Wow. Oh my god. Where did it start on this? The art is beautiful. First off, the cover. Let's look at the cover. The original Avengers, sort of. Tony Stark. Dang, I gotta stop yawning. Thor, which is Reborn Thor, which is still Thor. It's still Donald Blake, like the original, but it's more serious. And of course, Bucky Cap, which I'm really loving. If you ever read the Captain America series, at first I was hating on it, but it's really going good. The book. Let's talk about it. The major plot is the Avengers finally reunite. I don't know if it's going to stay the same, but they are actually united for the first time since Avengers Disassembled. There's people that they haven't fought next to it since Secret War, Avengers Disassembled. There's Nick Fury, Thor, Captain America, even though it's Bucky, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Wolverine. All these are people who have not fought alongside each other since Disassembled and Civil War and all this stuff has gone so bad. I hate this. It's beautiful. It's all inspiring. And of course, you have the Avengers, and then you all of a sudden have the Skrull Empire. You see Jessica Drew, which is the Skrull Queen, Skrull Empress, leading this giant army of Skrulls. They're huge, but they don't care. The Avengers want to win. There's also a little political commentary in it, as the Skrulls are saying, we want change, we just want change. And there's a slight political commentary about these college students who are trying to embrace the change by saying, we want change, we're sick and tired of this government, blah blah blah, you're a fascist. Sounds a lot like the Obama campaign that's going on right now. I'm not a big Obama supporter, nor am I a McCain supporter. I'm just making references here. And they're making some symbolic references to the Obama campaign. What else is going on big? I'm trying to figure out the best way to cover. Yes, Thor and Captain America meeting for the first time. This is the first time Bucky and Thor has met. And Thor knows Cap's dead, but yet he still doesn't trust him. It's crazy. But there's this big scene. The Hood Gang, the Initiative, the Avengers, the Thunderbolts, Young Avengers, everybody in the freaking Marvel Universe is in this thing. And for the first time in a while, you actually see this line, the overstated tagline of the Avengers series, Avengers Assemble. For the first time, it actually feels like the Avengers have fully assembled. And I think it's going to be awesome next issue. This is going to be the biggest fight. And of course, there's a little funny thing I see here. There's a Galactus scroll. They made a super scroll with Galactus. I want to see if he's going to get something, or he's just like a little background image. But it looks so awesome. I can't wait. This has been the comic. Buy this if you can. Buy the rest of the series. If you have not bought any so far, just wait for the trades. It should be out by winter, by January. Alright guys, this has been the Comic Book Nerd Review Marvel edition of the last 2 weeks. I'm just going to say right now, I'm